Alright, so I was kind of pre-shuffling before going on, but I had noticed on a split very quickly, right before shuffling, but the Hierophant and the High Priestess had popped out. And I kept shuffling, and then at the end there was a little card like sticking up, and so I just decided to pull it out, and the High Priestess again. So, I don't know, I definitely feel like there's a message here in terms of, this is like a spiritual pairing, right? But I feel that either you or your person are struggling at this time, so and just because I'm thinking about it now, right? So today we're going to do your February 11th ancestral reading, and I don't know, guys. Look, this is what's coming to mind, so I'm just gonna go with it. But perhaps too, this may be. Perhaps you guys are very do things by the book, or perhaps you follow a certain set of religious beliefs or practices that are not really serving your highest good. And I say that very lightly and with respect. And again, you'll know if that resonates with you. Maybe you've been scared to let go of the way you were raised or certain things or whatever. But I feel like deep down, you may even have a feeling of almost like a little inner battle. And so my throat just started, excuse me. Alright, so let's keep shuffling a little bit and see what your ancestors want to say today. Also gonna go, we'll do this one today. I've done this spread once, but I'm going to do it again for this week. But it's a spread that I found on incandescencetarot.com. So thank you. And this is going to be a 4-card spread. High Priestess again in the reverse on the split. Yeah, there's something, like you feel, almost like, I don't know, this is what I feel. It's like almost like you feel like you would be betraying this original set of beliefs or something. And as I said that, on the other inner conflict, guys, man, the cards have been like speaking to me today. Messages have just been flying out like crazy. So I don't know what it is about today, but alright, we'll do one more and then split the deck. So we're going to start with a message from your ancestors. Beautiful.
You can schedule messages to send later in the Messages app.
Okay. Well, that's never happened before. I guess message from your ancestors. Okay, and then we pulled for essentially a person, a memory, or past event to guide you. And then an action you can take to commemorate your ancestors, or to at least, make a connection with them, if you will. And then an action you can take to follow their guidance in this matter. Bottom of the deck, we have the World. So 2 major arcana, one in the main spread, and then we have the World that came in at the bottom of the deck. So we'll take this as the underlying energy. And the World is huge energy, guys. I feel that it's almost like you guys feel that you have like the world in your hands. I feel that you have a good relationship with yourself and with spirit, and it's like you just know, right? Because it's like when you know and you know that just kind of like look at all the abundance around you, right? Love, companionship, strength, just overall abundance, like health, you know what I mean? And you're a dreamer, and you can, I've never said that about this card, but because of all the clouds, and depicted here, but you dream very big, and you're very strong-willed, to see your endeavors through. So it's very beautiful. I'm gonna peek here and take a little bit more look at the World. Yeah, the World speaks to, just success. So you guys feel very successful, and like things are going really well at this time. To encounter the World is to encounter a great unity and wholeness. It symbolizes the moment where the inner and outer worlds, self and other, become a single reality, or a single entity. And I think I was just saying that, no? Like you have a really good relationship with your inner self, and your inner and outer world, like things are just very harmonious for you at this time. You may have a fulfilling romantic life, and even if you don't have a partner, you just feel love and gratefulness every day. This could speak to a fulfilling career path, completing financial goals. But this shows that all the efforts you've been putting in are starting to pay off. So, super great, super great energy. And it's like when I first said, it's like you have the World in your hands. So you guys are at like this precipice now of like feeling like you can see much more clearly. Like you've gotten to, you've expanded your consciousness to this. It's a beautiful energy. It's sometimes hard to put words to it, but like you guys know now. Like you understand that you're co-creators to source energy. Like that's exactly essentially the vibes that I get there. So this will be fun to get into this reading, see what your ancestors have to say. So we're going to begin with a message from your ancestors. And I think this is a very beautiful message, guys, the King of Pentacles. So to me, not only do you have the world in your hand, it's like your ancestors are letting you know, like, that inner and outer connection that you made, or the connection you made between your inner and outer worlds. They see that, and they want to let you know that further abundance is on its way, particularly financial abundance. Very, very beautiful card. And again, with the cows, I've never spoken to the cows before. I'm doing a lot of firsts recently, but I don't know, know, I'm getting something from the cows. You know, maybe you guys love cows, have cows. But the cows, when I see them, what I'm getting is like, I don't know, fruitfulness, fertility, like you have enough food on your table kind of energies is really what I'm getting. Alright, so King of Pentacles. So, for sure, guys, I mean, prosperity, security, safety, kindness, protectiveness, reliability. I may be speaking directly or mostly to masculine energies in this reading, but we'll see as we get in further. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case because, I mean, we do have the Empress over here. But I still feel that, because the King of Pentacles is also, again, take it as it resonates, but this can speak to patriarchy, businessman mentality, being like provisions, being able to provide. But the King of Pentacles indicates, male or female, guys, that your involvement in any businesses or projects, streamlining the financial aspects of your life will prove successful. Right now, I don't know if this is a message, but if you're not, right now your first priority should be stability, both in the future and the present. But you're definitely one, if you've ever questioned, this really is a message that you are one for a serious relationship. You're meant for a great unity with another. But, you're going to have your name is going to carry a good reputation essentially throughout your career. And this just speaks to financial milestones, investing, being able to support loved ones, and even indulging. Your patience, honesty, kindness, and loyalty will be rewarded. So that is straight up message from your ancestors. That's what they want to get across. Just continue to take practical and conscientious actions. Lead with great behavior, and that will lead to your success. So then we're going to move over to the Empress. Now, the Empress is coming in as a person, memory, or past event to guide you. So, this can go a lot of ways, right? It's like, is it someone perhaps that you had a romantic connection with in the past? Could this be something as simple as, but I really do feel more so like, as I'm speaking, but, because my mind just kind of, I feel like I just get a couple different energies and then I hone in on which one I'm feeling more. So that could be the case, but mostly like this, I feel like this has to be maybe even someone like mom, grandma, that may be coming through heavily for you, especially, being an ancestral reading. But my friends, what a beautiful energy that, this memory or person has. This is about nurturing, guys, creativity, beauty, abundance, and nature. The Empress shows us how deeply we are embedded in our femininity, and femininity can be associated with things such as expression, fertility, creativity, among many other aspects. But it's like, this really is just to say, guys, just live your life expressing yourself, always creating, whatever creative sparks enter your world. And then nurture yourself, nurture any energies around you, pets, siblings, families, friends. This speaks to being a nurturing and supportive lover, a nurturing colleague. And this also speaks to material comfort, giving, sharing material wealth, and overall generosity. So let these energies guide you as you move forward. The Empress card can also mean the birth of a new idea, business, or project in your life. But overall, the Empress owes to the good, owning to the good fortune that surrounds this card. And just rest assured that any situations you tackle, projects, what have you, will end successfully in your life. But just embody the energies of the Empress as you move forward on your journey. Now, an action you can take to, let your ancestors know you're listening. And, initially, what I'm getting is kind of like a call to not get in your own way, or to not make decisions that end up where you shoot yourself in the foot type of thing, or in this case, stab yourself in the foot. Because you're on a really good path right now, right? And it's just I yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's don't become an enemy to yourself. This is right, because you're on a good path here. Things are going well. I'm not sure exactly what that's referring to. I might pull an extra card on that one. The Five of Swords does speak to regret, as well as cutting losses, so take that if it resonates, guys. This can often show up when if you're having trouble moving on from someone in your life. So, I'm not trying to say it, but it seems like your ancestors want you to cut someone out, okay? But take that as it resonates. This can also show up if you're feeling unfocused in your energy. But essentially, message here for you is you are encouraged to be patient with yourself and just focus on taking small, consistent steps in the direction that you're hoping to go toward. Yeah, so, remember, small, consistent steps. That way you don't stab yourself in the foot, right? And lastly, an action you can take to follow their guidance in this matter. I feel right away that you're being called to think about the long term. Essentially, think about whatever this is referring to, and whoever this person is that, if there is someone in your energy that's no longer, or not serving your highest good, then that's who we're talking about here, right? And that could be a multitude of people, mind you, but think about the impact. Are they really going to serve your long-term goals, serve your highest good, serve your overall success? Because the Three of Wands in the upright, certainly speaks to foresight, long-term vision. And so here I feel that you're maybe focused on the now with this person, or thinking that, not seeing how perhaps the energies could play out. But again, I always like to just remind you guys to just take what resonates, because this could just be a message for a couple of you. Yeah, this just means that you need to take some time to plan your future, especially if you've not started on your long-term goals or you've become overwhelmed by the tasks that you face now or the energies that you face now. Whoever this is that your ancestors are straight up saying need to be cut out. Alright, let's see if we can, I'll just get an advice card to close. Okay. Wow, guys, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I just feel like that is literally talking about this, like, I mean, I'm just going to say how I feel. Like, if you don't cut this person out, they're going to bring bad luck. And, you know, I'm just the messenger here. But, and this is, you know, again, another major arcana. So it's like very profound energy here, right? Or profound messages. I mean, just, you know, some final messages is, you know, this could speak to clinging to control. Yeah, so, I mean, what you shouldn't do, guys, is cling to the illusion of control. Perhaps in this turn of the wheel, the lesson is to learn to let go and release. I wish you well.